The need for safe, sharp disposal.
We are proposing providing safe needle disposing that is easily accessible for the public, mostly for the use of diabetic patients. A large portion of the population are diagnosed with diabetes, involving the use of sharps. With improper disposal of needles, there is an increased risk for needle sticks, increasing the risk for transmission of blood-borne infections. With easily accessible needle disposing sites, the risk for needle stick injuries would be decreased, which would potentially decrease the spread of blood-borne infections.
The problem we discovered is a lack of safe disposal of lancets and insulin syringes considered sharps. Safe disposal is considered placing sharps in a sealable thick plastic container or taken to a medical waste facility. Lawrence County does not have a needle exchange program in place. Boyd and Greenup counties have the programs in place, but their website does not include diabetics. Patients currently are not educated on safe, sharp disposal and are not provided information on proper disposal sites.
During our research, we found two problems regarding safe needle disposing. First would be the lack of education of healthcare staff on the proper way to dispose of their sharps. Healthcare staff need to educate diabetic patients on safe, sharp disposal. Second is the lack of safe, sharp disposal sites. Two sites should be placed, one in Ironton, Ohio to service Ashland, Ironton, and Pedro areas. The other site will be placed in Proctorville, Ohio to service Huntington, Proctorville, and Crown City areas.
We would start a smaller pilot program at the Lawrence County Health Department to document the number of sharps that are being disposed of and then document the location of each person. Our plan, we would meet with the public officials to implement our plan in Lawrence County. We would then request land donations from the land bank for land for the disposal sites. We would then collaborate with Collins Career Center carpentry class to help us build the sites. Lastly, we would advertise our disposal sites to local hospitals and doctors' offices. While researching the topic of safe needle disposal, we have discovered that there is a lack of knowledge among the diabetic community on how to dispose of their sharps properly. Our research discovered that there is an improper disposal of sharps among diabetics, which increases the risk for needle stick injuries and transmission of blood-borne infections. Implementation of dependable disposal sites will eradicate this problem that plague our community.
These were the references that we used to conduct our research and implement our plan for our community.